Okay, so hi everybody. Sorry I can only do this video at night because that's the only time when she's asleep and then there's nobody banging on the door and shouting mommy every 2 seconds. So I just got this Tula Explore carrier in my doorstep a few minutes ago. This is how it looks like. This is called Bloom. This design is called Bloom, and it is in a very pretty, soothing, raspberry pink kind of shade. Yeah. It is always, it has always been compared to Ergo in the way that the design is similar, like this neck support pillow here, and also for the fact that it can front face, even though for a few minutes or for short intervals. I wouldn't say like you should front face your baby for the entire day. Please don't ever do that. For me personally, short interval means like maybe 20 to 30 minutes that you should front face your baby if you have to. Other tips to front facing: your baby should have full neck and head control, and when in the front facing position, her chin should be higher than this support pillow here, because it's very dangerous when you cannot see the baby's cues and what happens. So the chin must be on top of this neck support pillow. Listen to your baby's cues. Keep the wearing short to 20 to 30 minutes. My personal recommendation. Okay, and what else? The weight range should be between 6 to 9 kg. Even if it's 6 to 9 kg, the baby also must have full head and neck control before you can do so. Okay, so if you have to front face your baby for whatever reason for a short amount of time, this may be a good carrier for you, because it's not just about front facing. It can be used as a inwards carrier, or you can use it for back carrying. And for inwards front carry position, it is basically similar to an FTG, where the seat panel can be adjusted. Okay, as you can see over here, right? I'm gonna get rid of this annoying hanger from Taobao. Okay, so if you are not familiar with the FTG, you may not know that this thing over here can be adjusted. The seat is adjusted the same way. Okay, so what you need to do is you just slide it to the narrow, middle, or wider setting and secure it like this with the 3 buttons, depending on how knee to knee your baby is. Okay, so in this aspect, it is the same as an FTG, but I'm going to show you the difference. If you look at a glance, you would be able to see that this carrier has no PFAs, meaning there's no strap on the shoulder to adjust how tall this body panel is. So how does it work? If you look at this neck support pillow, right, you'll see that there are like buttons by the side here. Okay, this is the default position okay, for like smaller babies. This neck support pillow comes down, and then you snap it like that by the side. Okay, so what happens for larger babies? You need the panel to be taller. So what do you do then? Release the snap button like that. Flip it on top. You see, it was like that, right? So you just flip it on top. Turn it around, and you will be able to see 2 hidden snap buttons inside the arm strap. Okay, like that. Turn it around, snap it. Okay, I'm gonna do it to the other side also. Okay, like that. Okay, this can hide lah. Okay, like that lah. Okay, so this is how it looks like from the front, with the neck support pillow up and snap inwards to the snap buttons. So this is how carrier will look like when lengthened fully. Okay, for small infants, because this can be used from newborn 3.2 kg and up, what you can do is also do this. Remove this snap button like that, release it. So instead of it, you know, being flipped downwards like that, right? For small babies who need the neck support, you can flip it inwards. If you can flip it inwards so that this padded part is actually quite very cushiony, can support the small baby like that as the baby is bundled up against you, facing you. Okay, so this is one good thing I like about this carrier. I think for the FTG, a lot of mummies have complaints that there's not enough neck support. And I think this is a good alternative, even if you don't use the front-facing option, which some mummies don't need at all. Okay, so I also want to show you how this carrier can be adjusted for front facing option, even though for short intervals. Okay, if you're going to face your baby outwards, the seat must be at the wider setting only, regardless of, even if your baby is on the middle or smaller setting when facing towards you. When you decide to front face your baby, the seat must be at the wider setting only, so as to achieve a deeper seat and to achieve the seat squat position. Okay, and another thing you need to adjust is the buttons on the body panel here. You see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons here. This default button is buttoned to the outer row. This is for inwards facing towards you and back carrying. For front facing, you need to secure it. Okay, take out this thing and secure it to make the carrier narrower. Okay, you see that it's now like this. Okay, you repeat it for the other side. Okay. So this is what it will look like if you decide to front face your baby. The button should be fastened to the narrow button, the inner ones, and the seat panel must be at the widest. Okay, so when you're done after your meal, maybe 15 minutes, and you don't want to front face the baby anymore, switch it back, adjust this back, and then there you have it. This is the new Explore Baby Carrier. What I really like is that it's often been compared to Ergo, right? But it's not bulky at all as the Ergo 360 or whatever, or all other Ergos that I've tried. Okay, it's very soft. When Tula did this design development, product development, she wanted to retain as much as the Tula feel as much as possible. So what she did was she stripped a lot of unnecessary fabric, buckles, straps, material, while keeping the signature supportive padded shoulders of the Tula. So what you can see here is a carrier that has Tula characteristics in the form of either the design, the print, the support, and also how floppy it is. It's not hot at all. I think it can fit into a fuel cell with no problem at all. Okay, so this is how this carrier looks like. Yeah. This is the front view, and the back is like that. Very clean cut. Very pretty kind of carrier, but please use it responsibly if you decide to get it for the front-facing option. Okay, if you have questions, leave us a comment. We'll try my best to answer it. If not, I will find answers from Tula. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.